Welcome to another episode of Mali Season. Today we look at a stunning country lodge located just outside Spoleto. This wonderful property is situated on 8 hectares. The gorgeous home is 210 square meters with 3 bedrooms split across 2 suites, an asking price of €330,000. Nestled between beautiful woods, olive trees and cherry trees, the house sits nearly in the center of the 8 hectares of land. Zooming out, the house is in the center of Italy and located next to many iconic towns. Services are handy, and the nearest hospital is a mere 12 kilometers away. The home has a very thoughtful design and splits into 4 very livable zones. Directly below the main home and accessed with a separate staircase is a second area that could easily be converted into a huge 1-bedroom guest suite, which would then create a 4-bedroom home. As we start the tour of this house, we are just struck by the beauty of the trees, the light, the amazing sun that this house is able to get. We slip in through the large wooden front doors. I take a moment to figure out I didn't know which side the kitchen was in. We walk into what is the first zone, and in this zone there is a kitchen with an indoor eating area. Maria is straight away drawn to the beautiful view rolling out over the valley from the kitchen. We debate briefly on whether we would do much change. David reaches for glasses. The water from the well is just so sweet. It is so refreshing to drink. This beautiful kitchen is bathed in sunlight, light streaming in from the window that Maria is looking through. And then you will remember, as we entered, on the opposite wall there were dual doors leading out to a gorgeous outdoor area. We transition into the living space, and we do that by moving through what is called the entrada or the enter space. The closet is open. This is additional storage and houses the gas unit that drives warm water and also heat within the radiators. The finish on the house is stunning for us. There is a beautiful brick fireplace with a gorgeous custom-made steel insert, and that would prevent unnecessary smoke from coming into the house. We love the wooden mantle. Maria's eye is caught to the barometer and also to the telescope. The cupboards at the back have been custom made, and there is an additional sitting area for reading. Immediately noticeable are the beautiful tiled floors in a dark, rich terracotta tile. We don't believe that this is an original terracotta, but rather a ceramic tile. We are just captivated by how beautifully this area has been set up. We have spoken about removing that study area and putting in a dining room table there. It would be slightly slanted, but we think we could get as many as 8 people around a dining room table in this area. Maria keeps being drawn to the windows. If you're not looking down the gorgeous view of the valley, you see the surrounding greenery of the trees. We are here in the fall, and the color pattern is simply remarkable. While we still have so much green to take in, we also see the rusts and the red starting. The incredible David Dolce explains how the heating system works and points out all the different radiation points, or the points where the radiators are mounted. This room would be so warm and so cozy in the middle of winter. Even at this time, the house is very comfortable to be inside. The previous owner has a wonderful taste in music, sound, and art. We know that beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. I'm still having a conversation with Maria about where we should put the dining room table. I am probably a little heartbroken to give up the study space, as I do enjoy that, but the meals would be so much more fun. We move into what we have as the third zone for this house. Now remember, the third zone is a guest suite with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. At this point, the remodeling lights are going off for us, and we consider, do we convert one of these bedrooms into an extra study, or do we combine the 2 bedrooms and just create a huge guest suite area? Each one of the 2 bedrooms that we visit is a good size. The first one we're in is clearly larger than the second, but the second has ample space. Maria is quick to point out that there are 2 wardrobes. I'm not sure we would keep the duck on the wardrobe, but we would like to find out if the wardrobes would be included with the home. The windows again suck Maria in, and you just look straight out into all this beautiful green foliage. Originally we thought about reducing some of the trees, but decided the green is just too beautiful. What is clearly a challenge in this home is the small bathroom that is here, and it does feel like a very, very tight dance. It's the kind of shower today one would stand in and not move around much. After swapping ideas, we decide that what we would do is potentially remove the bidet, leave the toilet where it is, put the hand basin where the bidet was, and then stretch the shower from the edge of this door to the edge of the window on the other side of me. We think that would give you a larger and much more comfortable shower experience. It would still probably be a little tight, and storage space would be at a premium there. Having looked at zone 1, 2, and 3, we now move into the 4th zone, the primary bedroom. And this is just a marvelous sized bedroom. I know there's such a gorgeous garden behind that window. We contemplate whether we would remove the radiator, place it elsewhere, and create another set of French doors leading outside to the very well manicured garden that is out there. We love the cupboards that are in there, ground to ceiling. There is so much storage. The master bathroom is also well appointed. A few changes jump to mind for us. We would probably put in a vanity with 2 sinks, and we would do our own custom shower in the corner. We think we could expand that just a little bit. We've moved back to the entry area. We are looking at a terrazzo on the side of the house, and we step out through this lovely, lovely door. I step out knowing that I've left my heart somewhere between the primary bedroom, the kitchen, and that incredible living area. And to think that every time you walk out the front door, that is your view. We head downstairs next to see the area that we think can be developed and turned into another guest suite. For the sake of orientation, let's walk back towards the front door and then turn right and head down to this lower section. There are beautiful concrete and stone stairs and a large terraced area. This area has so much potential just to be designed properly, laid out, and then to have as an external living area running off this additional guest suite. Maria and I are both stunned by the beautiful autumn colors of the leaves and the privacy. Everywhere you look, light is flickering through. This would be the first of 3 rooms downstairs with a large wooden door and 2 windows. We would convert this first room here at the bottom into a kitchen and a living room. The next room you will barely catch a glimpse of on the left is where we would put another primary bedroom. The wooden entrance we just went past is the third room, or what used to be a garage. No wonder this area has been covered up. We think to turn a car in there would be nothing short of a minor miracle. Peering in from the front, I'd be stunned if you could even get a Fiat 500 or a Fiat Panda to fit in there. Now I know there are those that are paying close attention and will wonder, how did we change clothes so quickly between looking downstairs and then walking in? We actually made this video across 2 visits. My handling of the tape is borderline catastrophic. Frankly, I'm surprised they did not decapitate myself in the process. What we were trying to ascertain are the heights of the walls, because this area would be converted into a bathroom and a walk-in closet. We would have to add some stairs on the outside because we would like to complete a walk-around balcony that would then at the same time produce a lovely covered sitting outside of this apartment. The potential of this house is absolutely staggering. We know that this would be a beautiful rental and a great income source. There are so many beautiful aspects to this house. When you look at the walls, you see the stone, the brick, and beautiful wood that could be reclaimed. We head back outside again, this time to do a much slower walk through the apartment. We want to make sure we can explain these places and these spaces the way that we see them. So at the top of the waves, there is a fireplace in the back left-hand side corner. Follow along the wall, a beautiful little alcove made out of stone. Yes, that is a wash basin, and it has water. David exits what would be the master bedroom suite in this additional guest suite. This is a large space that could easily take a king-size bed, a sofa, or a couple of tables. Let's do that again, but this time let's do it a little slower. And this was done as part of our second visit. When you look at this wall, you can see the beautiful alcoves that were built into it. As we look back at the wall, we can see where the door is and the 2 windows next to the door that would let so much light in. That fireplace I pointed out was done in stone, and it is nothing short of gorgeous. Marie and I talk about roasting marshmallows and toasting our toes in front of the fire. There is actually very little that we would want to change here. We would be adding to this room. Because we have water, we would be able to do a simple, small kitchen. The roof is wood, and that is the floor below the living area. Beautiful terracotta floor. The cat sees us and sneaks off right away. We head back into what would be this large master bedroom in this ground suite. Behind that first window was access to the garage, and this would be a door that would lead out into the beautiful garden that we saw below. We know that this property has enormous potential and would be remarkable to live in. We head back outside one more time to have a look. The agent and the groundskeeper explain that this property comes fully irrigated. As they stand here, we decide that we'd like to take this paving, push it all the way along the edge of the foliage. There's a beautiful green arch that we just want to make the most of. And you can easily access the well and go past the stairs. We think that that area could be paved to provide simpler access for somebody in a wheelchair too. The beautiful, beautiful stone sticks out at the corner, and they've done such a great job with the area that's already been paved. The agent is very excited to take us around the side of the house. So remember, we saw the first side coming in, then we dropped down, we saw the second side of the house. Now we're going to pop past the side of the garage. Again, we are struck by the trees. This area would take a little bit of love and care. We think the stairs should be extended all the way to the bottom. In extending the stairs, you would almost complete a patio that would run all the way around the house. There is just such a beautiful selection of different trees, and the trees are mature, large, and stunning. A private little terrazzo that sits right between the four living zones. The slanted roof would come off. There'd be a couple of stairs up there to accommodate the bathroom we were looking at earlier, and then that wrap around. We would also take this small area, or the small walking area, extend it so that there'd be a larger seating area all the way around the house again. There are such beautiful little gems hidden in the garden. We think that was Pan. There is a statue of the Madonna in the back, and as we come up, we can see in the far distance the cherry trees and the olive grove. There'll be a quick pan, and in the pan we see a beautiful pot that's been set up. Maria loves these pine trees and calls them broccoli trees. Always looks like something you could pick up and just dip and eat. Looking at the back of the house, the kitchen's on the right, and the primary bedroom's on your left. We would add the French doors and a similar setup of the stairs to the primary bedroom. Again, what we want to do is just create a seamless indoor-outdoor flow. This beautiful garden is so mature and so well set up. We have nearly completed our journey around the house as we head back past the kitchen window to the front door where we started the tour. We have snuck off to the right. The water is absolutely remarkable. This is the well that feeds the house, and we're all having one last glass of water, commenting on just how amazing it is. So grateful to the agent and to the groundskeeper. It is simply too hard to say goodbye to our stunning country villa. Maria pulls out the drone and takes in the palette of autumn. This will give you a great feeling for the woods and the surrounds. There is a beautiful chapel on the far hill that we wish we could see in the evening. This house is so gorgeous and is so beautifully nestled in this wonderful wooden area. Having just completed what we regard as the best home tour yet, we head back to the parking area. We wave a heartfelt goodbye to the olive trees and the cherry trees at the back of this orchard. Maria navigates us up the driveway. It's a slow driveway, and one that I know we would enjoy driving both up and down every time we came or left the property. The driveway is lined with large, mature trees that feel like they've been there forever. The trees we saw, the olive grove and the cherry trees, are up to our right. We approach the large green steel gates, and we head down what is called a white road as we head back to the main road and to more tours and more homes here in Italy. Behind us, the drone is making one last swoop over the property, past the mature trees, to give us that full, deep and rich understanding of everything these gorgeous 8 hectares have to offer. We started this on the driveway, and Maria slowly pans over the area that was developed for the cherry and the olive trees. These are her much beloved broccoli trees, the pine trees that are at the bottom of the parking area, separating the olive trees and the home. This is the aerial shot of the house and really helps us understand just how well the house is tucked away in this lovely wooded area. All 8 hectares are just covered in these amazing trees. There are a couple of small areas that have been opened up, and there is a garage and a workshop at the back. Off in the distance to the right is Spoleto. Surrounding us, rolling hills. There are other villas, there are other properties in the area. We're in Europe, and you can never be too far from anything. The beautiful little steeple of the monastery on the top of the hill. This is the hill and road behind your property. We finally catch a full glimpse of the cherry trees and wave goodbye to our stunning villa. Please stick around for bonus footage.
There is a gate and the driveway to the house and another road going up. So we are going to go inside. Very nice driveway, and all of this is the land around the house. Over there is a cherry trees, not cherries as berries, but cherry trees for furniture. Very nice driveway to the house. I like it. There is some little space. Oh, by the way, this is little tree with a red something on top. Some, I don't know. I will check, is it pomegranate or something? And we saw this tree when we flew the drone around. Okay, so I'm going down to the house and I will show you how that looks. This part on the left, it's olive trees. We counted. We're thinking it's maybe about 50 olive trees, but we don't know for sure yet. And this is a very big and mature trees. They definitely need to be cut, but they're very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is the end of the driveway and the house in front of us. Probably see it already. It's right there. Over here we have a little, like a parking lot. And then again, the olive trees is going all the way up. And this is where we came from. There'll be a lot of questions to the person who taking care of the property, and if it's possible to save these trees. Over here it's a little path to two garages. We will not go all the way down. I will just walk a little and show you. The garages is over there. So we can use these for the storage or for maybe to build the proper garage and park cars there. Yes, and you can see the roof from here. Whew.